Yes, unfortunately, sometimes divorce is an option. I never thought at, just celebrating 34 years of marriage and at the age of almost 55 years old, I would be filing for divorce. And in the state that I live in, unfortunately, the only way to protect the assets that we have to keep him from doing anything irresponsible financially and while he's not thinking like my husband, I had to, upon legal advice from 2 separate attorneys, I had to go and file for divorce. And oh my gosh, it felt like such a betrayal. And at the same time, it was said to me several times, and I had to really get out of my emotions. I had to start thinking with my head, and I said, okay, it's just a piece of paper, right? And I have to do what he would want me to do, and that's protect our family, protect what we've built together for 30-some years. And so I had to go and file for divorce. And it was so odd and surreal sitting in an attorney's office. And I'm going, but there's no infidelity. How can I do this, But understanding that my husband was no longer my husband, I had grieved my husband as if he had passed away, because I didn't even recognize this person anymore. And he certainly didn't recognize me by the things he was saying or his family. And so sometimes you have to do something difficult, something horrible, something you thought you would never, ever have to do because you never thought something so horrible and awful would happen to you. But sometimes you just have to just buck up and do what you have to do so that you can move forward. You have to survive. That fight, flight, or freeze thing that kicks in when you're afraid, that's a real deal. Your brain kicks into another gear where your emotions have to get out of the way, and you have to literally start thinking survival. You have to think, okay, what do I need to do next to survive this? Because I don't know how long this is going to last. The first episode he had lasted 1 year. 1 year. And I literally did not think I was going to be able to live through that, because I too had a nervous breakdown during the middle of it, because it was 24/7 nonstop of him thinking things that were absolute lies and accusing and things like that. And I'll talk about some of the crazy stuff in the next video, but you can survive this, and sometimes you have to do the unthinkable to do that.